Hey guys, welcome to the How To Genie, a website filled with free tutorials, and in today's tutorial, I'm going to go over 40 new additions that Apple's iOS 7 brings to its users. Now, I'm going to try and list them off under 225 seconds, or basically a quarter under 4 minutes, so if I'm going too fast for you, or you want a more in-depth understanding of one of the new features, I have a link in the description section to a page that details each one in depth. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's start off with the most noticeable new feature, completely new design, new icons, new palette of colors, new lock screen. There are also new animations as you move from app to app, page to page. The background has a semi-3D effect. Basically, you can move your phone from side to side and the background moves independently of your apps. There is also a sense of translucency introduced that gives your iPhone a whole new feel. Different wallpapers create different themes, which we notice when we bring up the control center. What's the control center? It's a brand new tab with numerous toggles. You can now get to your control center by swiping up from the bottom of the screen to view various shortcuts. You can do this from any screen, even the lock screen. Toggles include airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb mode, and portrait orientation lock. There is also a place to adjust the brightness, media control, AirDrop, AirPlay, shortcuts to a brand new integrated flashlight app, the clock app, and the photo app. And since we're talking apps, let's keep it going. The integrated apps have been redesigned. This includes the calculator app, which now has a new scientific calculator mode if you turn it horizontally, the clock app, which now shows you on your lock screen how much time you have for your snooze to go off, the weather app, which now looks like this and has a cool moving aesthetic feel with the current weather as its background, and the compass app. Once you calibrate your compass app, you can use it as a compass. But that's not the new part. If you swipe it to the right, there's a leveling app where you can check the levels of an object and see if they are parallel to the floor. Click the middle to reset the angle to find what's parallel to another object. And then there's the camera app, completely redesigned. Swipe right and left on the words to change modes to video, photo, square, and panorama. Click on the 3 gray circles to choose a filter. And a secret trick is that you can shoot in burst mode while holding the volume button down when taking a picture. The photo app has new features too and can now be categorized into years and locations with a mosaic-like view. And then there's Safari, which probably has the most drastic change. Now scrolling up gets rid of the top and the bottom bar so you can see more of the screen. You can now also search privately without your history documenting it. Swipe away tabs to the left to get rid of them. You can also use the search bar to search Google and not just URLs. And now on Safari you can go back and forward by swiping left and right. This actually works for all apps. The messaging app is also way more colorful. A new trick is that you can now slide your thumb to the left and check the timestamp for each message. The App Store has a new section called Near Me, which allows users to find out which apps are popular in their area. The Newstand app can now be placed inside a folder, which it was not able to do before. The Voice Memo app is completely redesigned. You can now upload to iCloud or share your memos through Airdrop. The Music app has made the most drastic change with iTunes Radio, which is an iTunes version of Pandora. You have feature stations and then stations that you can create. If you like a song, you can directly buy it from iTunes at the top. And of course, there's new multitasking. Double-click the square button and swipe up the apps you want to end. You can even swipe 2 at a time. Now onto the new settings, which there are plenty. You can now block phone, messaging, and FaceTime contacts. Do it manually from settings or go to the contact and scroll to the bottom. In the keyboard section of your general settings, there is a toggle for the period shortcut. With this, you can type the spacebar twice really quickly to type periods instead of changing the keyboard page and clicking the period button. You can control what apps use your cellular data in the cellular data section. You can also control what apps refresh in the background by going to the general settings area and click background app refresh. And then there is beautiful Siri. You can change the gender of Siri from female to male if you wish to. Siri's visuals are completely redesigned. There's a new cool wavelength listening bar. Siri is also smarter. You can post to Facebook, play back voicemail, listen to recent missed calls, read emails, and find restaurants on Yelp. iOS can now also be integrated into many cars. In fact, many manufacturers have started using Siri. AirDrop is now on your iPhone, which allows iPhone users to quickly share files with one another. Options include off, contacts only, and everyone. Folders now can be paged. There are new Apple ringtones. iOS 7 now only trusts computers that you specifically approve. A notice appears when you first plug it into your computer. There are new wallpapers. The dynamic ones move in the background based on the accelerometer or how you move your phone. The notification screen can be viewed by swiping down, and there's a new added Today's tab. Spotlight can now be accessed anywhere by swiping down from the middle of the screen. The unauthorized lightning cables are now blocked and cannot be used. And there you go. Feel free to let me know which feature is the most impressive in the comment section below, or if I forgot one, write it down and I may make another video with more additions and give you credit for your input. If you want more tutorials about the internet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The How To Genie, by clicking the annotation on the screen. Thank you for watching.